All right, so here's just a little update from the last number 9, where I was talking about negotiations and expense update. I think that was a week and a half ago. Okay, so what I've been doing in the meantime was, for one, my wife had a birthday. There was Mother's Day. I had a friend visit from out of town, um, and I have an ongoing project. We're building a guest house, and it's just been a giant hassle. My advice, if you're building a guest house or you're building a house, don't be the general contractor. Don't act as, I'm not a general contractor, but don't don't you can act as one when you build your own house. Don't. And my advice is don't do it unless you really know what you're doing, because it's a giant hassle. Okay, so that's what took up most of my time. I've been doing all that stuff. Um, okay, so here's what, for the FBA portion, here's what's been going on. I nailed down my supplier, nailed down a price, nailed down all the shipping, the terms, blah, 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 nailed all that down. But I have to say that the negotiations have been a little bit sloppy on my end. Um, because, that's why, you think you know what you're doing until you do it. And then you realize, that's when you learn. Well, what I learned from this last one was there's a lot of little details that I just didn't, I just was overlooking because I was so excited to, get going. So here's what happened. I needed, after I looked at the contract, because once I said, okay, I chose you, we're ready to go. Um, they sent, I'm going through trade assurance, and so they post on Alibaba, they post your contract, and then you can review it. So I looked at the contract, and I spent not a lot of money, but I spent a good amount of money um, doing packaging artwork, because the artwork for the product that I'm doing is pretty poor, and most of my competitors are using it. They're not doing anything. So so I put this money in, and I'm thinking, these guys are going to see this artwork, and they're going to use it. And the next thing I know, I'm going to see all these competitors with my artwork. So I realized, it's China. I probably can't enforce any kind of non-disclosure, non-compete. But I thought, if I put it in, if I add it to the trade assurance contract, there might be a little bit of leverage that I can use, if they violate it. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to do something. So I asked them to do it. They had no problem. They did it. Um, and then I was getting ready to, just this morning, it's Saturday morning right now. And I was getting ready to go ahead and transfer the funds. And then I thought to myself, because it's not that much money. I mean, it all depends. Money's relative. It's not that much money for me. And I was getting ready to send it. And then I realized I'm sending 100% of this money. That's just not good. It's just not smart. Now, I'm excited still, it's my first product. I want to get it out there. But I thought that's just not good precedent to set with these guys or anyone. So I had to ask for another modification. I haven't heard back yet. I just did it this morning. Um, Basically, what I said is that it's our company's standard operating procedure on smaller orders, like this one, 500 pieces, to pay 50% up front and 50% upon successful inspection. So, and then I said, for larger orders, it's our company's policy to pay 30% on contract sign and 70% upon successful completion or successful inspection. So I just wanted to set a precedent with them, because if this goes well for me, I'm probably going to be ordering thousands and thousands of pieces. So I don't want to be paying 50%. I want to leverage my money the best I can. So that's what I've been doing. I just figured I don't need to do it, but you think you just have to set a precedent in the beginning. Anyway, I'm just making this video because maybe if that would have been, I know in the course I took, he does say that 30%, 70%. Um, But when you're dealing with amounts that you can handle easily and you're excited, you sometimes make mistakes, and so that's kind of what happened. Just trying to save you a hassle. If you're excited, be. I guess the lesson is be willing to walk away from the deal at any point before you send the money, because you may have to. For example, if they don't agree to that, I'm prepared to. I have like 9 other suppliers ready to go. So if they don't do it, I'll start over with somebody else. But I just want to make sure that precedent is set. So I just made that video just to let you know what we've been up to, and I'll let you know how it goes. Probably should have another video. I should do another video within a week or so. I'm trying to do them like once a week on average, because that's about how slow things are going. I do have another update. The product I have, I think it's probably not too revealing to say it's in the medical area. And so doing my description and keywords and things like that, I put in claims that I saw other people selling the product. And I put in some keywords that I saw on other places, and my keyword research. And you know how you do the listing. Phil talks about do the listing, and then you can come back to it later. So I did all that, and Amazon delisted me. They said you are using this term, and this term needs to be approved by the FBA. Blah 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 blah. You fix it, and we'll relist you. So I had to do that. So I guess I'm just giving you this note, like if you're doing anything like that, just be cognizant of it. I don't know how you would know that before, unless you got this from Amazon. I would not have known that. So anyway, just thought I'd throw it out there for your learning benefit, and we can go on this journey together. So I'm going to take a shower and get on with my day. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.